for doing this today because my plans changed and I actually have time to do this. So, welcome to my attempt at another WIP Chat. Yes, my work in progress, and me just stumbling on with my words about stuff. So here we go. I got some new reading glasses, which I was very excited about. Ooh, watch out. From some company. Aren't they pretty? They're green with this nice, I don't know, detail. Anyways, it helps me see better because my eyes are old and I like to see as best I can. Yes, so I am trying or attempting to finish my WIP for Alice in a Winter Wonderland by the 14th. I don't know if that will happen, but you know, I do what I can. It's currently the 10th. It's Friday. It's Friday the 10th. I don't know when I will upload this, hopefully as soon as I can, but my editing skills are still not great. Working on it. I will apologize in advance for my ability to not maintain a straight line of thought and or conversation because I usually have children around me and I'm always expecting to be interrupted. So I tend to lose my train of thought and forget where I'm going with what I'm saying. And also with the way my brain works, I jump around with everything I'm saying normally anyways. If you don't enjoy that type of rhetoric, then maybe this one's not for you. So listen or not, grab a drink. I actually have some tea. Oh. I got a fancy tea my husband ordered that one of the benefits of living in Singapore is that you can find stuff like this, which is a pre-made packaged tea, although I don't know. Maybe you can find this in the US if they've branched out. But it comes in this nice little packet. It's already pre-made. You just dump it in your cup and boom, you get a cup of really nice spicy chai tea. This one's masala tea. I think I got the ginger cardamom masala, but they're already pre-made. The only thing with these is that they tend to be a little sweeter with more sugar in them than I would normally make them. And they are imported here directly from India, which is kind of cool. Oh, and that's what I like about here. Made in India. There's already like a little tiger here on it, which is pretty cool. Oh no, that's a lion. I think it's a tiger. There's no lions in India. Why they got on a lion? Anyways, it says, yeah, made in India. That's kind of fun. Benefits of living in Singapore are all the fun and new products I get to try food-wise and all the cool types of food I get to try and eat on a daily basis. Yes, I have foregone good pizza and bagels, but that's okay. I'll get there eventually. I'm pretty cool with roti prata and chicken rice and all sorts of other yummy, delicious treats that you can find in Singapore. The food here is definitely worth coming for. So yeah, as I said before, I was not planning on starting a WIP Chat or doing one today because I was expecting to have to get on a train and go to a doctor's office to pick up my son's prescription, but I called the office and the doctor was unable to fill the prescription, and I was like, that's fine. I'm not going to get upset about it. So, because the doctor was off doing busy things, which is not a big deal. So I told the receptionist, no big deal, I can come in on Monday and pick up my son's prescription. I'll make it work. So I will go downtown on Monday, hopefully, and get my son's prescription. So then I figured I'll just stay home, avoid doing some housework for a while, although I did put on a load of laundry, which is always helpful, and then decide to diamond paint. And I was like, oh, I can try filming another WIP Chat and make a go at it. See how that goes. I don't know. I'm working on it. I've been watching lots of WIP Chats. Been enjoying them. Been exploring the community, you know, which is quite large. I enjoy. Did not expect to find such a huge diamond painting community when I stumbled upon diamond painting only a few months ago, and now I'm like in it, and I can't get out, so I might as well just swim in it and stay there. But yeah, I find it quite helpful in a brain that's full of anxiety, a place for me to direct my anxiety here, but not maybe outwardly. Like the fact that my floor, which I feel the need to vacuum every day because I have a cat, kids, all that fun stuff. So, like, I'll vacuum it. I don't have to do it right now. It's okay. I can do some things for myself first. Like, relax and do this. And just calm down. Take some me time. Have some tea. Jibber jab about stuff. Lose my train of thought. Because that's what we do. Let's see. Yes, this painting I bought before I realized it was stolen art. So, woohoo to that. And I was like, well, I'm not getting rid of it. I might as well just go with it. But I'm obviously not sharing where I got this painting from or anything like that. And to be honest, yes, you obviously get what you pay for. It's not the best. There's tons of gaps in between the drills. And there was a ton of like bubbling in the canvas when I started it, so I had to slice and dice it several times to get it to lay flat, and it had to spend several days under heavy books before I could even start working on it. That was fun. And I don't know if it's the wax I use or the drills themselves. So we'll have to see based on the next kit I start. But the wax I use is, I forget where from, but I'll link it down below. It's very cute. It's Christmas pine tree scented. It came from a very cute Etsy shop. The scent is delightful, but I think it's just taken me a while to figure out how to use it properly because I've never used anything but, there's a cat hair in it, because my cat goes wherever the hell he wants because he's a jerk. I'd never used anything but the red wax until I got a hold of this wax. And this wax was not even shipped directly to me in Singapore. I had to have it sent to my mother in Florida, who was sending me stuff anyway, so she just put it in with all the stuff that she was sending me here, because it is ridiculously expensive to send things to Singapore from the States. So you might as well make the package worth it if you're sending stuff. But I'm kind of figuring out how to use this wax. So it's working. It makes a snap part of the time, but it does leave a lot of residue on the drills. But now that I'm realizing, I'm like, is it the quality of the drills that's also not helpful? So I don't know. But I know I can just give them a good brush when I'm finished. But I also just pick at them with my tweezers. when I see a big glop on there. And I also just single place everything because I don't like to multi-place yet. And also with this painting, I tried multi-placing and it was not happening because of the way the double-sided adhesive works on the canvas. It's very difficult to move the drills once you place them because they spring back and forth a lot. So that's just annoying. And I'm one of those people who really like to make it as straight as possible, and I've learned to just let things go on this one. So if you think these look pretty good, thank you, but to me, I still pick at them because I find one, I'm like, I don't like that, so I gotta fix it. So I'm constantly picking at my drills, but I think that's just how it's gonna be. I have another canvas to work on that I'm planning to work on after this that comes from a not so great company because I'd like to participate in the Mermaids and Magic event that starts in March. So I know that one might not be as great either, but I think that one's a round. Yeah, that one's a round, so probably won't be as annoying to deal with. And it's the same size as this one. This one's a 40 by 50. So I like 40 by 50. It's a good size. It's like, you get decent detail, but it's not massive. So, let's see. We'll see how this goes. But yes, I just go very slow, and I'm fine with that, but it's helpful. The best time for me to diamond paint is usually late at night when everyone is sleeping, and I'll just be up probably for like 2 or 3 hours, single placing away when no one can bother me except the cat, who will then just get up on the table and sit down on my canvas. So I had to replace the plastic, all the plastic that was covering the, excuse me, I'm gonna take a sip here. Oh, still hot. I replaced the plastic that was covering the canvas because it was so bubbly and gross with just a little release paper. And the cat walks on the release paper and his fur gets stuck to it. So I discovered to use sticky rollers to get rid of cat fur on my release paper, which works really well. But word of warning, do not get your sticky paper stuck on your sticky canvas because it's really hard to get it unstuck. That only happened once, and that will never happen again. That was not a good idea. But now I have a decent, pretty quick way of getting rid of the cat hairs from the canvas, unless they're obviously stuck in the glue, which happens all the time, so I'm constantly digging out cat hairs from the glue. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you have that same problem. A lot of you, meaning 3 of you that may listen to this at some point. So thank you for listening if you are. How are you? How's life? Hope you are well. It's the middle of February. Look at that. Hope this year hasn't been too detrimental to your health. I hope I am not. So far I've been pretty good. I was also gonna say I might start yawning at some point because I'm also on a medication that makes me pretty tired all the time, but it's only due to the fact that it's a anti-epileptic drug for my trigeminal neuralgia. And if any of you have trigeminal neuralgia, you know the deal. But if you don't, it is just one of the most painful experiences you can have that does not look like pain to the outside world. But there are a lot of diseases that do that, where like you're just in constant chronic pain, but from the outside people would be like, oh, you look fine. What's wrong with you? So yeah, it is just a stabbing nerve pain in my face. And currently it's on the left side of my lower jaw. And it's only affected my lower jaw. That's it. It has never affected any other areas of my face. But it's just done the lower part of my jaw. And it switches from the left side to the right side to the left side. And right now it's just won't go away from the left side. So I've been tasked by my neurologist to just basically increase my dosage of my Tegretol until it goes away. And it does work, because if I take a lot of it, not like handfuls of it, but if I increase my dosage, the pain dulls. Hasn't gone away completely, but it dulls. But the Tegretol makes me very sleepy, to a point where I will, the other day I dropped my daughter off at school, came back home. I sat on my bed for like 5 minutes to do something really quick on my phone, and I passed out. I just passed out. I passed out all day until it was time to pick her up from school. And I woke up and I was like, one of those like, where am I? What happened? That's how tired I was. So I'm still like adjusting. And if I find a dosage that works, once my body kind of gets used to a certain dosage, then I don't get as tired, but it just takes a minute, and it's not fun. But we all gotta sometimes just deal with crap that we don't enjoy. But I'd rather be tired than have a stabbing pain in my face. So yeah, I'll take that. And I am very thankful for the privileged life that I do live here, that pretty much every weekend we have a very nice cleaner that comes in to clean my house. So that is like one less thing I have to worry about all the time. So, I mean, I'm tidying and vacuuming every day, and obviously cleaning up the kitchen from cooking and stuff, but I have someone who helps just maintain once a week, which I didn't have when we lived in the States, because that was way too expensive. But moving here, it's affordable. So oh my goodness, it's delightful to have that be available here. I do enjoy it, and our cleaner is very nice, and I appreciate his service very, very much. So move to Singapore if you can. Earn a decent living, you'll be able to hire a helper. It's quite an interesting culture to move into. Let's see. Don't miss the car. Oh my goodness. Really don't miss the car. Don't miss sitting in traffic. I maybe miss it a couple times a year when I have to go buy like lots of stuff, or I want to go like, maybe there's like one day where I want to go 5 different places in one day, but that would require going on, the bus, the train, a ton of public transport all day. So you have to be like, nope, I can only go to maybe 3 places today, and I'll go to the other places tomorrow. So you have to just kind of readjust your thinking as to how you go about doing that kind of stuff. That's all. It's not difficult. There's plenty of people who live in larger cities in the US who do that all the time, albeit the public transport not quite as nice as it is here, at least. Public transport here is top notch. Clean, safe, doesn't smell, it's quiet. And now it's really quiet because they have signs up all over. Because of COVID, they tell you, please no talking on the trains or buses, because they don't want you to spread it, even though you're wearing a mask. Everybody obviously here in Singapore is required to wear them. The second you step out of your home, mask on immediately, or else they will shame you. Not like meanly or anything, but somebody's gonna tell you to put your mask on. Even when you're walking around outside, put your mask on. That's the culture here, and it's quite delightful, and that's why I'm very happy living here. I feel much safer. So yeah, no talking. There's signs up all over. No talking. No talking on your phone. Nope. And they have, you see the police in and around the train stations. Not all the time, but they do their regular patrols on the trains, which is funny because I'm like, I don't know what they're doing. It's not like crime or anything on the trains. But there is. It's not like perfect. They have safe or social distancing or safe distancing ambassadors, like these people that wear red shirts and badges, and they walk around all over the city to make sure people are adhering to COVID rules, which is, it's got to be one of the worst jobs because I'm sure they get harassed all the time by people, but it wouldn't be like it would be in the States. I'm sure people they would have been like murdered by now had they had that job in the States. But here they just get attitude, and they're allowed to then report the people who give them attitude to the police, and then they either get a ticket or they get thrown in jail, or if you're an expat like me, you would get deported. Bye. Then you don't want to follow the rules, we'll kick you out. Singapore does not mess around. So nothing to think about. If you don't like to follow rules and just work with what society here is prescribing, then don't live in Singapore. But there's really nothing here that is difficult to deal with. It's not, I don't feel like I'm living under a regime or anything. I can go out anytime I want, but it's safe enough where I can go out anytime, day or night. I could go out for a run. I don't run. I hate running, but I could go out for a run. I go out for a walk at 2 a.m. No big deal. Plenty of families have their children, small children too, walking back and forth between home and school by themselves. And I look at these kids and I'm like, I would never do that in the States. Never. No way. But here, common practice. Children are just revered here culturally. They love kids here. So everybody does what they can to protect them and keep them safe. So it's quite nice, quite refreshing. And obviously there are no guns. You're not allowed to have a gun here. But also there are no forests. We do have forests here, but it's very small. There's no need for hunting, and there's, people, it's one big city. So it's like people just live on top of each other. So there's no need for people to have guns. And they have very strict gun laws. So it's something I'm quite happy to be living with here. And if that's something you're not happy about, then obviously this is not a place for you. So you stay where you are. And you enjoy the gun culture or whatever. But the police do have guns, yes. But it's very rare that there's an incident where the police are discharging their guns. But yes, I feel very safe here. My son, who's in 4th grade, if he was a little bit more mature, we might feel comfortable letting him walk home from school or come home from school by himself, because he would have to take the train, not a huge distance, but it's a bit of a distance. He's almost there, like maybe 6th grade, he'd be able to go back and forth to school by himself. I don't know, maybe about next year. You got to gauge your own kids. Every kid kind of matures at their own pace. but he's just about there. Like, there's a train station just down the street from us. It takes 5 minutes, 7 minutes to walk there. He can walk there by himself. So when we get to that train station, if my husband wants to go to the grocery store, he can let my son walk home by himself, and then my husband can just go to the grocery store and pick up whatever we need to get, which is nice. So he just texts me, hey, Connor's on his way home. I'm like, all right, great. See him in like 5 minutes. And he comes, no problem. So it's that kind of place, which is nice. Did not take too long to adjust to it. Just definitely had to let my guard down a little, coming from New York, where you just grow up not being friendly, but not trusting anyone in that mindset. But here, just even if, you know, they're just about their own business, they just want to get things done. So it's not like they're out to say hi to everybody, but they're just, you know, have to do their business and go on about their day. Let's see, what else? Let me grab some tea. This section is definitely a bit confetti heavy, which is fine. I think I kind of prefer confetti. I think the color blocking only drives me crazy because of the potential for the crookedness in the lines, because I got problems. So that's my issue. So at least with the confetti, you can disguise any imperfections within the colors. But we'll see. I do get a bit frustrated at the end. So like, I'll get done with this section, and then there's gonna be like five squares left, and they're gonna be individual letters. And it's like, oh my God, I have to take out each bag individually, get one drill each. And then it's just that bit gets a little annoying after a while. But I don't mind when there's like a nice little section and you have to work on it for a while. Sorry. I think my cat went into bed. My cat has his day room, that I like to call it, which is the guest room under the bed where he just sleeps all day, because that's what cats do during the day. They tend to, you know, they sleep all day. But I don't know what he was up to this morning. He followed me around for more of the morning than he normally does. I don't know, he's weird. But that's what you get sometimes when you rescue kitties. You just don't know what they're gonna do sometimes. Let's see. What else? A bit of nostalgia coming into my life. In Singapore, we finally have access to Disney Plus, which started last year at some point. I can't remember when. So for the longest time, we had to use a VPN to access Disney Plus through the US. So when, you know, Disney Plus was big, we were using it. I opened up an account, but I had to, you know, just be like, yeah, I live in the US, and had an account there, which was great. But then finally Singapore, or Disney Plus, opened up to Singapore, and I think that also includes Malaysia, maybe Indonesia, but I know it includes Malaysia. But also with our Singapore Disney Plus account, we get like a weird selection of like, it's almost like pseudo HBO and NBC titles. It's weird. So we get some movie channel. So we get like some cool movies. And we also get like old TV shows, not old TV shows, but yes, old TV shows. I'm old. I'm not young anymore. Old TV shows, and some new TV shows too. Like I was able to catch up on Grey's Anatomy, which I had not been able to watch for like the last 3 seasons. So I was able to catch up on the last 3 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, which was great. I was like, awesome. Don't have to keep like waiting around for it to show up on Netflix, which I thought was going to happen. But for the longest time, they still have it on our Disney Plus access through here, they have the entire series of Blossom. And I was like, oh, that's an old one. And whoa, if you know, you know. And they Blossom, and I think like maybe Boston Legal, and a couple other like classic 90s rom-coms, stuff like that, and dramedies and random things. And they also released Felicity, and I never watched Felicity when it was out. I never watched all of it. I only watched some of it because my roommates and they were first year of college, they were my neighbors. And then in second year, they lived in the building next door. And then third year of college, we moved in together into an apartment. So then they became my roommates. They always watched Felicity, so I only watched it when they were watching it. So I kind of half watched it. I don't remember watching anything. In like late high school, so I'm talking about late 90s, early 2000s, like pre 9/11. I started college in 2000. So I don't remember watching any shows like religiously. The only one show that I remember really starting to watch that I never missed was Grey's Anatomy. But that came out in 2005. I think I did start watching ER, but ER is not on there yet. But I did start watching ER, but I never watched ER from the beginning, because I was a little too young for it. But then I started watching ER towards the end of the series. But I was trying to think about that. I'm like, was there a show in high school that I really watched? No, I never got into like Beverly Hills 90210. Like I kind of watched it, but I never saw like every episode. I don't know. I never really fell for that teenage drama crap. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. So now I'm watching Felicity. And holy cow. When you feel old, you feel old. And it's hilarious because I think the show started in 98, 99. Because it's definitely pre 9/11 because all the shots of the city, you see the Twin Towers. They're all walking around without cell phones. And none of them, oh no, they do have the large PCs in their dorm rooms. And they're using floppy disks to share data. But I think they all have to do their research in the library. And it's just, it is so funny. And now from this day and age of perspective, holy cow, the white privilege is just out of control and out of touch. It's, when you watch it, comparing it to today's issue, it's just, wow. Woof. Oh, it's like, oh, this poor white girl, her parents got mad because she didn't go to Stanford and they were gonna pay for her to go to Stanford and live at home. And now mommy and daddy are mad because she's not going to Stanford. She's going to school in New York. But then they got over it and, oh boy. And then they got over it. So then the dad was like, sure, I'll pay for you to go to New York. But because we didn't plan on this, you have to pay for your room and board. Boo-hoo. But of course she was able to already get a work study position and walk right into a position at Dean and DeLuca. And I'm like, okay, albeit she's not complaining about it. So she's working, she's going to school, but yeah. It's interesting. I hate all of them so much. I hate all of those characters because they're so vapid and just dumb, but it's like the train wreck that you can't stop watching. And it's also so nostalgic because you're like, I remember some of those things that happened to me in college. They obviously didn't happen like that, but there's the way it happened, the way it went about happening. So it's weird. It's very weird. And now also watching it as someone who's taught high school, who's trying to get kids mentally ready to go off to school, how something like this, I don't even know if I can compare it to going off to college today because there was no social media. They're all getting pissed about rumors because people are talking about people, like actually talking about people. None of these rumors are on the internet, people. They are all just talking about each other behind their backs. Like that's how rumors get started in my mind. You don't put it on the internet, you just start gabbing about it with somebody. So it's interesting. I kind of want to tell, as stupid as the premise is, as stupid as these storylines are, I want to tell these high schoolers and newly minted college students are, like, just go watch it and see what a rumor really is. Because it's so dumb. And I'm like, they had a party at the dorm and there was a keg in there. And I'm like, how is that possible? That would have never been possible. None of these kids are 21. How is that possible? Obviously, for TV, it had to be done. It was just so stupid. And then this is a school in New York, so there's no fraternities or sororities, thank goodness. So, because I hated that culture. Oh man, that was the worst. So stupid. Not something for me. Anyways, get some more wax here. Okay, so I've determined I can't put too much wax in it, and then I'm like stuffing it in here like a bunch of times, and then I gotta play with it for a while before it gets settled in. Anyways, it's a hilarious show. If it ever shows up in your realm of the woods, watch it. Take a look. Have your kids watch it before they go to college. See what they say, because it's hilarious. Like, the one thing that made me laugh was Felicity's mom. They're having a conversation. Felicity's mom is like, I had you when I was 20. I was like, holy cow. That means if I had a kid when I was 20, I would have a kid who'd be like a junior, like a sophomore or a junior in college. I'm like, jeez Louise. No, thank you. I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, I can barely handle my own right now. Love him to death, but oh boy, I'm tired. So, but also at the same time, thinking what it would be like to kind of get your kids out of the house when you're basically in your 40s, and then enjoy your 40s. Because I'm walking into my 40s with a 4-year-old who's just a terrorist. She's crazy. But so funny. And being in perspective now as a parent, as you watch anything, you're like, why is this decision? Where are the parents? How do these people have no supervision? Like, there's no supervision in any of this. Who's running this university? I call bullshit. I don't think so. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens to Felicity. I'm only on episode 4, I think, because I tend to watch it in the afternoons for, 20-minute stretches when I have some time. And then the only other thing I at least did for myself was my husband was given a book from the school librarian that was recommended for me called Iron Widow by a Chinese American author. I totally forget her name right now. But if you just look up Iron Widow, if any of you are into, I think it's technically considered a YA novel. Maybe. I don't remember. If any of you are into like futuristic fantasy books, I would recommend it. It was very interesting. I ended up listening to it on Audible because then I would listen to it when I diamond paint at night, which was good because it was, even though the author is Chinese American, all of the characters' names were Chinese, which was great, but even though I'm living over here in Singapore, I'm still not great with my Chinese pronunciation of words. So, you know, you put an XI in front of a word and I still don't quite understand how I'm supposed to pronounce it. I'm getting there. You know, when you only took French in high school and college and are a native English speaker, you know, getting the tones of Chinese down, not super easy. But it was nice to listen to it on Audible. But it was interesting about a woman just kind of breaking out of the mold of a patriarchal society. And it's pretty good. Like, takes place in the future. They're trying to battle these aliens. That's pretty good. So yeah, give Iron Widow a try if you like fantasy-ish stories, fantasy futuristic stories. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And I hadn't really read or listened to a new book in a long time because I find reading to be really difficult since I've had kids. I don't know about any of you. I used to like reading. I wouldn't say I love reading, but I used to enjoy reading. Like, I could sit down and read a book. But these days, forget it. I start to read a book, I'm passed out. Give me through like a second page, I'm done. I think the last book I read was Outlander. And even that one, I don't know how much of it I absorbed because I would fall asleep all the time reading it. And it wasn't because it was boring. I love Outlander. I'm definitely in Droughtlander right now. I can't wait for season 6. Is it season 6 or 7? Season 6 to start next month. I love the TV show, but I'm still like, I started reading, I think, the second book, and I never even got through it because I just gave up. Just so tired all the time, and because I can't read when the kids are around. Too distracted, and if I read at night, puts me right to bed. So I guess maybe I should try listening to it. But my next book I'm listening to is Dune. I don't know why, but I don't know. I watched the movie. My husband really likes it. I like science fiction. I like Star Wars. So I might as well. And then I should also read then the other one. I forget. The one that they're all based off of. Can't think of the name right now because that's how my mind works. Just a big old pile of mush. Can't remember much when I need to. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, not too bad. I might, at the end of this one, include a quick video that I filmed attempting another diamond painting with my daughter that has not ended so well. It never really is going to get finished, so I'll probably finish it for her and try and clean it up and put it up in her bedroom. I found another tiny diamond dots kit for her that's a rose. It's cute. It was on sale for $5, so I was like, yeah, no problem. I'll pay $5 for that. But I think it's just the fact that she likes having it out because mommy has her diamond paintings out all the time. I don't put it away because I have my own dedicated desk for my craft stuff. So I got my desk with all my diamond painting on it. I don't have to put it away. Not in anybody's way. So she, I think, feels special too by having her diamond painting out. But the other day she went on a bit of a rampage with a pencil. And if you're not watching her, then you never know where the pencil is going to end up. And I don't know where I was, but my husband certainly wasn't watching her. He was definitely, I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't watching what she was doing. And by the end of it, she had drawn the pencil all over the kitchen table and then scribbled, oh, I have it right here, on her diamond painting, and I don't even know how sticky it is anymore. Oh, see? Let's see. Here, she's looking. This is what she did. All this. So I think I can clean it up. It's just pencil. So I'll see what I can do, and I'll probably finish the diamond painting. But this is as far as she got, and she's good about doing it, but she literally will sit down for like 2 minutes and just be like, oh, and she's busy doing something else. But I don't care. She's 4. Like, how long is she gonna sit down for? I'm not gonna make her do it. She doesn't want to do it. But I just have to finish it up so I can put away the diamonds. It's only 5 bags, so they're not taking up, they're just sitting over on the side. But yep, at least with the kitchen table and the pencil, it's an IKEA kitchen table, so all you need is like a magic eraser, and it comes right off. It's pencil, it's not a big deal. But she has penciled up the IKEA rocking chair. The pad on the IKEA rocking chair has just pencil up and down it on the on the seat of it, and it's just been sitting like that for a couple months now because I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to hand wash. I think I just need to pull the cushions out and like put it in the washing machine. I don't feel like dealing with that. It's pencil or whatever. But she's also gotten a hold of, pens once in a while. So there's, a scribble a pen here, some stuff there. And we live in a rental, so it's not like I can just not care what she's drawing on. Because eventually we have to clean all of it up or make sure it's cleaned up. Or paint it over before we move out, which is just, it's not terrible, it's just annoying. That's all. Yeah, then take care of all these things. So she's a little squirrely with writing utensils, so you got to keep an eye on her. She's not quite cleared on writing utensils. She's almost there, not quite. It's like she likes the idea of them, but doesn't exactly understand that they need to stay on a particular surface. I don't know. Maybe she's into abstract art. I don't know. That's cool. But, I can't get too mad about it. It's not worth it. So that was fun to come back. I'm like, what did you do? I'm trying to think. Not too much else. I think I'm getting tired again. So, I don't know. I think I've been gabbing on almost about nothing for a while now. And I don't know how many people will actually be listening up until any point. So if you are, congratulations. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to, you can just let me know what you like, what you don't like, or you can just email me if you don't want to make your comments public. I'll put my email in the description box for you. So, comments are welcome. Let's see. What else? I think that's about it. Too much else. It's Thursday, right? No. What day is it? It's Friday. Holy cow. See, like I'm so tired. I don't know. Today's Friday. Tomorrow my daughter has ballet class. She's been enjoying her ballet class. So I gotta get her ready for that. That's in the morning. And then we just kind of relax for the rest of the day. Makes things easy. Let's see. I like to try and get in some cross stitching on the weekends. Some snaps in here. I'm building up to doing some kind of cross stitch video at some point, but I'm just kind of being lazy, taking my time with that. I think I don't know if I'll do it today, but at least tomorrow. By tomorrow, I will have finished up week 6 of the Peppermint Purple Stitch Along, which I'm enjoying. It's very interesting, something different to do. Never realized that I would enjoy cross stitch this much. So, or how many people out there on the interwebs like cross stitch as well. It's just very interesting. So I've been enjoying this new crafty side of me, something to focus on, trying to reestablish, I guess, who I am now that I'm done having kids, because that just takes over your life for a while, and still does. But it's nice to kind of figure out what else you can do besides just clean up your house all the time and cook food. Oh, I did actually branch out yesterday, and it's not easy to, you can find it here, but it's like, it's not, you know, it's like, where are you gonna get it? I bought steak for my husband and my son yesterday at the more expensive grocery store. I don't eat beef or pork. I just don't eat mammals. It's something I've been doing for maybe 15 years by now. I don't know. I don't even remember when I started at this point. But I was like, if I'll see how much it is. If it's not too expensive, I'll get you guys a steak, because my son is he's so skinny. He just needs to eat more beef, I think. And that's what I was like. He needs more beef. He needs more fat. He just needs to eat meat. So I said to my husband, I'm going to go try and find him a steak. Because he will. My son will just sit down and eat a steak. So I did. I went to the grocery store. And lo and behold, they had big old chunks of Angus grass-fed Australian beef on sale at the fancy grocery store. So I got two huge steaks. They were, oh my God, I can't even tell you. They were like that big. They were huge. I don't know how heavy they were, but they were only Singaporean dollars. They were like, together, they were like $13 or $14. So US, it would probably be like closer to like $10, $11 for like two good sized chunks of, I don't even know what type of meat they were. There was not a lot of fat on them, but just something that would be easy to chuck in a fry pan, you know, sear and then cook with butter. You know, not like the healthiest option to cook, but easy, quick and easy, because we don't have a grill. And I wasn't gonna broil them. Bake a steak, no thank you. Just something quick and easy to cook up for the kid. So I did that, and in the end, and while cooking, my son was interested. He's like, "Can I help you cook them?" And I was like, "It's gonna be kind of dangerous because there's gonna be a lot of oil flying around because I got to sear it. But you can come watch." And then as I was cooking them and the oil's going, he's like, and I was like, "See, you got to be careful because you don't want the oil to catch on fire because we have a gas stove or a gas cooktop." And he's like, "Well, you got that big pitcher of water right there." And I was like, hold up. Since I was busy cooking, I quickly shouted out to my husband, who is a chemistry teacher. I said, hey, David, would you mind showing our son why we never pour water on an oil fire? So my son goes out and gets a nice lesson from my husband about why you never pour why you never pour water on an oil fire. And if you did not know that, you should know that. Go look it up on YouTube. It's very simple. And also, FYI, don't pour water on an oil fire. If you're frying with a pan and it's full of oil, don't pour water on it. Do not pour water on it. Very dangerous. You need to just get rid of the oxygen. So if you happen to be smart and have a fire extinguisher in your kitchen, use that. If not, and if it's safe enough to do so, just get the lid for the pan you're using and cover the pan. Or if you have a fire-safe blanket, like a towel or something, cover it up. Turn off the heat source, turn off your stove. But you got to get rid of the heat, you got to get rid of the oxygen. But do not pour water on an oil fire. That stuff will explode and then explode all over you. It will be bad. So there's your lesson for today. Thank you. You're welcome. But anyway, so not only did my son get a little bit of a lesson about how to cook a steak, But he also learned never to pour water on an oil fire. So I feel a little bit better about that. And he's shown interest about doing stuff in the kitchen, but he's very busy, and he just does not always pay attention to things, so it's sometimes difficult to work with him in the kitchen. So I do my best, and he's not good with pain. And I'm like, dude, if you're working in the kitchen, you're gonna get hurt. Like, you're gonna get oil on you, the pans are hot, you know, gotta watch out for the knives. It's a dangerous place. So you gotta be good with your pain tolerance here. So he's getting better. He's learned to flip things in a fry pan, which is I think pretty good for a 9-year-old. So yes, I cooked the steak. It came out pretty good. I managed to keep things pink in the middle. That's all I wanted to be able to do, with the fact that I wasn't eating it. So I always enjoy there's always like a cooking show where someone's cooking something and then like they're not eating it, and then, or they don't taste it before they serve it. And like someone like Gordon Ramsay is like, how did you not taste it before you served it? So one of those moments where I'm like, kept asking my husband, like, is it okay? Is it okay? Are you sure it's okay? Because I don't want to ruin it. It was decent beef for a decent price. I don't want to ruin it. So I did not ruin the beef, and there was a good amount of leftovers. So let's shove some more beef in my kid's face. But I think tonight I got chicken. I do eat chicken. I eat poultry and fish. I just don't eat mammals. They're too cute. That's what it comes down to. They're just cute. I like mammals. Anyways, so that was the lesson last night. Other than that, I think probably enough jibber jabbering for the day. So I'm just gonna keep dime painting once I'm done here. But I hope you all have an enjoyable day. Thank you for joining me on whatever this is. But I think it's probably good for me because I don't talk to anybody during the day or really ever. I don't have too many friends here, which is fine. I'm not complaining. It's just how it is. I don't really talk to people during the day, so when I do, I probably sound a little off my rocker because I'm like, somebody to talk to. Or I just kind of forget how to talk in general. So this maybe will be good for me to learn how to talk again. And we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I hope everyone is good in the land of wherever you are. And I'll try and remember to put the clip in of my daughter with her new diamond painting. So yeah, have a good day. Al About Diamonds is out. Check you later.
I can't see my reading glasses.
You can't see it? Okay, that's fine. All right. Here we are again with the 4-year-old. She won't let me relax until we do another diamond painting. So we have another small Diamond Dots kit that obviously I got on clearance here, and it was $5. And I don't know, originally it was $12. And I'm like, no, I will not pay $12 for this. So yes, $5 is more like it. And she's up again. So I will get this set up for her, let her work on this for the 5 minutes she'll pay attention to it, and then we'll see where we go from there. Oh, okay, sorry, yes, she has to go get Hello Kitty. So here we go. I haven't even opened up this one yet. So these are the smaller Diamond Dots kits that you get. Oh. I'm gonna you're gonna have to wait a minute. It's either in your bedroom, or is it on the couch, or look at, you made a huge mess with all your stuffies on the floor. Okay, so I bet you can find it. So here we go. sit down? All right, sit down. So it comes with your drills,
And a monster one.
the actual canvas, which is very small. If you cut it down
And a
size, it's
square
only 3 by 3.
This one.
Very
And a
tiny.
pen, too.
Although this one has a nice little design around it, which doesn't have
Mommy,
glue on
look
it.
at
but-
this. Mommy, look.
and only has 5 colors, perfect
You
for.
have to look it.
Yes, I see that, and it comes with a very just basic small toolkit, but that's all you need.
And I take it out.
Oh, you took that off. Okay, thank you for doing that. All right, don't touch that. And we will get your canvas laid down, and obviously the instructions if you don't know what you're doing, but we're good. And again, with the children, take some blue tack. And, oh, are you opening up the toolkit?
Yeah.
All right, can you put the toolkit out? Sure.
I got lots of stuff.
Yeah, you got your wax.
Yeah, I want to do my
So
wax.
we take the blue tack, and
And where's another
due
one?
to the fact that the blue tack is now sticking onto, this is a fabric, or like a stiff fabric, it does come off. You just have to work it off and like stick it to itself eventually to kind of get it off here when you're done using it. But because this is the border that you would eventually cut off, it doesn't matter if the blue tack gets stuck in the fabric, which is nice.
Shush, I just fixing it.
Okay,
Mommy, why you put it in?
and put it here. Is that okay?
No, you had to put it out.
You have to put it out.
Yeah.
Put what out here? You want me to help you with the pen? Well, don't touch it. All right, need help with the pen?
No.
No, you got it, sorry. Sorry. You gotta twist it. Here, twist it. Hold it like this and twist it. It'll go on easier. Like this. There, see? Oh, and these kits don't come with little baggies for the extra drills, but
And
That's
a
okay.
dot.
yes. But that's okay, I have a ton of extra baggies.
And a rectangle on it.
So here we go. Open up our drills. There are not that many of them. What color do you want to start with? Here are our drills. Woo!
I want pink.
You want to start which pink? There's several pinks to choose
Pink.
from. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pink. Hey, no, that this going to get more. Here. Look, it's a dot.
Okay, great.
And it cut the scissors off.
Yep. Away from the scissors, and we get the nice pink drills. Actually, I didn't even look. What number is this one so we can tell you what symbol to do? This is 5, so we need the dots. So you see all the dots?
And
see-
look at the 8.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the arrow.
The arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this pink goes on all the dots, okay? Hang on, let me,
Polka dots.
polka dots, yeah.
Actually shake it.
I gotta shake it. There you go. Now most of them are up. Oh, you need wax. Did you get wax? You already got wax?
Yeah.
Okay, look at you. You're ahead of the game here. Okay, on the dot. Good job. And let me put some tack on the back of this. So, oh, see? These trays are not the best for,
Naughty mommy.
oh yes, naughty mommy. Sorry.
Oh, one side. Sorry, Mom.
Okay.
It's the
What?
one side.
The one side of what?
It's the one side there. I just
Okay.
sorry, children.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Let me stick some blue tack on your tray.
Mine.
Yeah, some more. Sorry. There you go. There you go. No, it won't. It's over it. Go ahead. Find the dots.
Wait, I need to get my reading
Oh,
glasses.
you gotta put your reading glasses on like mommy. Okay. All right, there you go. Find the dots.
Let me finish the dot.
Okay, we'll find the dots.
Hey, my reading glasses are down.
Don't put your finger in there. Why are you putting your hands in there?
I
Are
got
you just
it.
moving it? You don't want it on the canvas? There you go. Is that better?
No.
No, sorry.
It had to go that side.
Okay. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. There you go.
I want to watch hamsters.
You want, no, I'm not putting on hamsters right now.
I don't want to watch birds. I want.
Well, you can, when you're done battle painting, then I'll put on the hamsters.
They don't think pink. I would do pink for.
Okay. So find the dots.
You do. Mommy have plastics in kitty cat. Well, yeah, mommy has to do cross stitching. You're doing cross stitching.
I'm doing cross stitching. When am I doing cross stitching?
Cause you're doing the kitty catty.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops, one side. Sorry, children.
All right, here, leave this over here so you don't mess with it. Just work on your dots.
Please
Good
put my
job.
reading glasses down.
Okay. So you can look like mommy.
Yeah. Oh, I got one.
Okay, great.
I gotta get my hair checked. Oh, mommy, that's not a dot.
Oh, do you need me to move it?
Where do we do it?
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Good job.
And I gotta do this. It's a longer one.
Okay.
No. See, this green. Hey, now my reading glasses down again.
Okay.
Mommy, I'll have my own lady. You have for writing on gets in a toy.
Yeah. All right. Get your dots.
Ah! I hurried in.
All right, don't get your hands stuck. Ooh, look at your fingernails. You gotta clean your fingernails.
What's that sound? Well, they get a small tiger for me.
Okay.
Whoa. Finish the longer one.
Okay, good job. Keep going.
Wait, I need to get some more dots.
All right. No, I think you have plenty of wax.
Hey, now my glasses again.
Okay.
What's this dancing monster doing? This is dancing monster. Not a dancing moving.
All right. Okay. That's enough wax. You're good.
Car not going to
Okay.
broke my wax.
All right.
It's my
You
diamond
don't need too much wax. All right, there you go. Get your diamonds.
Mommy, I
Whoa,
want
whoa. What are you doing?
to have this.
You don't need it. I thought you were diamond painting. Are you done diamond painting?
No.
Okay.
It says, what is my diamond paint doing right there?
Okay.
You have number 8.
Okay.
See? You check number 8?
Yes, number 8. You're good to go. Are you going to keep doing the dots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the squirrel.
Yeah, there's a squirrel.
Yeah, it's 8 coconuts. Mommy. Hey. I have ballet class today.
You don't have ballet class today.
I heard children. Well, I have ballet class today.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Are you going to do more dots or are you done? You going to take a break?
I'm on my phone.
Okay.
Get a Hello Kitty microphone. Get my Hello Kitty phone.
Okay.
Bill. I have a Hello Kitty microphone. And I have a Hello Kitty telephone. And I see.
Okay. Are you done diamond painting? You gonna take a break now?
And they call.
What do you call it?
Not Daddy.
Okay.
Hello, Dad. Why you say that? What? We want to go home soon. Okay, goodbye. Hey, you kids. It's not funny.
Okay, sorry.
Meow. Ew. The battery died.
It's working.
No, it's done. It works. No, you can put it on. Ma, you can put it on.
Yeah, there you go.
I want
Oh,
to.
careful.
I want it for my party.
Your party?
Yeah.
You having a party? Careful.
Okay, this put it.
Oh, here, I'll put it on.
Okay.
All right, let me do that. I don't want you touching that. Okay. Can you work on some more dots?
Now I have to put it
All
here.
right, your pen's on the floor. Can you get your pen?
Oh, okay. Put it. No.